Hello all and welcome back to my channel. I am Paige and this week our craft involves something huge. We are finally using my big canvas. I don't think I've ever talked to you guys about it before, but I purchased this canvas when our house was new and empty and I intended to fill up a bunch of wall space. But it's very intimidating to me. This canvas is 24 by 48 inches, so 2 feet by 4 feet, which is way more feet than any of the other canvases we've used in the past. But I found a painting technique that seems a lot less intimidating. It involves acrylic paint and water and blending it around so you kind of get a watery color appearance. But either way, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be fun, we're gonna be fine. And if you're interested in seeing how the big canvas turns out, please continue watching. This canvas is so big that I can't even get my camera high enough to show the entire canvas. But luckily for you guys, I don't think I am gonna paint the entire canvas. The beauty behind this technique where you're adding water to the paint is gonna kind of allow it to spread out and be a bit more watercolory. So I may not even want to cover the entire canvas. I'm not sure. I have all of the stuff here, you guys. All of the utensils. I have brushes. I've got some really big flat ones that I think I'm gonna use. I also have got palette knives, I've got cups of paint, I've got a big gallon of water. And kind of like the paint scraper pieces, we're just gonna keep experimenting and doing what moves us. We're gonna start in the middle. I think I wanna do that layer first and let it dry, and then I'm gonna start doing things a bit more on the outside. I think that's my plan. I'm just gonna put a glob of paint down, and I've got some water. This is scary. Okay, we've just got some water. Here we go. I'd also like to add some white around some of these edges. My pink layer ended up drying a bit brighter than I wanted it to, so I ended up doing another layer of, it was white mixed with water, and these first two layers taught me that my table is not level. So I went ahead and leveled it out. Hopefully we don't have it flowing into just one corner anymore, as you can kind of see, but I plan on doing some orange on this side. And orange complements pink, I think, a little bit better because this side's gonna have blue. So I did indeed rotate the canvas around because I thought that would look better. Also, rather than laying down some of the paint and then kind of mixing the water with it, I just mixed the paint in straight up with the water. You can see that by doing the method before, we kind of have some chunkier pieces around the canvas. That's just where globs of paint are. If you don't mind that vibe, go for it. But I think I like it better when I just mix the paint in with the water. So that's what we got going for this area. Is going to be like the orangey, sort of a light peach, and this one is a light blue. We're just going to pour the water down and kind of move it around how we see fit. Here's what we've got so far. Our blue and orange dried. I tried my damnedest to keep them separated and they kept wanting to combine, and I don't particularly like it, but what am I gonna do? So the last layer I would like to do is just right around the center. I would like to just kind of do a yellow orb, sort of just like a sunspot. I've learned from doing these other layers that I think I prefer just adding less paint into the water and then mixing that up first and then applying it to the canvas. So that's what I've done, just a little bit of yellow, a little bit of white, and a whole lot of water. So hopefully we'll get a nice faded kind of sunspot orb there in the center. A nice soft yellow glow. And if I do end up adding some gold foil, I might kind of do some stripes or beams up to the left corner and maybe some shining down in the bottom right corner as well, kind of like sunbeams. I also have that gold oil-based paint pen that would make things easier. But either way, I have to let the yellow dry and I can think on it, decide what I want to do. Our canvas is all dry. The longest part of this piece, honestly, was just waiting for all of the layers to dry. If you didn't want any of your paint colors to blend and you just wanted dimension, you had to wait quite a bit for all of the layers to dry. Can I get this in here for us to talk about? I did not put a gloss coat on it. I just sprayed it with a clear acrylic spray, and I did not end up filming. Look, I tried to do some gold foiling and I did not end up filming it because it did not turn out very well. Either I did not wait long enough for the glue to get to a tacky state, or I need better glue. Either way, this is a work in progress. I eventually ended up just using my gold oil paint pen to get the same effect, but we do have some chunks of the gold foil around, and I think that makes it look cool. No, I'm not going to be able to get this into frame. So here are some shots of it outside in the natural light. I won't lie, I'm not the biggest fan of the space where the orange and the blue paint ended up mixing, but that's my bad. This painting ended up turning out so cool, the rest of it. and I really don't mind the gold foiling. It's messy, it's sloppy, but this whole thing was an awesome learning experience, and I had fun while doing it. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. I hope you all enjoyed the craft, and if you did, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I usually post videos on Fridays. I also include a list of all of the items I used in this week's video, as well as links to my social media in the description box below. I'll see you guys all for the next one.